What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dropout Elite.
It's your boy Dropout K.
It's your boy Dropout Band.
And welcome to Dropout University. No cap, no cap.
Yes, sir.
Again.
Shit, you already see what we got going on. We got the most outrageous moments on Beyond Scared Straight. Yeah, you already know we finna go ahead and get to this bit. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all want to see down below. No cap. Tap in, interact. We gonna do all that. Then this bit 10 minutes. So we finna go ahead and get it cracking.
Beyond Scared Straight top tip. Y'all see some of this, let us know in the comments too. Some of these I probably seen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Beyond Scared Straight head, no cap. But some of them I probably ain't, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, let's get straight into it.
Sit him down in that. Let you feel it.
This is a restraint chair. If you come into the facility and you want to act like an idiot, you're...
Them chairs, bro, I would never want to be in that chair, bro. You can't do nothing. I'm not jacking it. And then sometimes if you spin, oh yeah, you get that thing over your head. Yeah.
placed in a restraint chair.
That restraint chair is...
There have been some pretty insane moments on Beyond Scared Straight during the show's run, which is to be...
Y'all seen that one before? I
no.
That's the one I was talking about when they put the bag over your head because they put the bag over his head because he was spitting so much. So now he got a bag over his head and it's covering his mouth and all that because he was wilding.
Bro, his ass need to be tamed.
I was about to say that they got him in that...
Pretty insane moments on Beyond Scared Straight during the show's run, which is to be expected when you consider the premise: sending teens that are delinquents into jail to try and reform them. Number 10. When the kids' cells were opened for the inmates. Inmates can be scary when they see these kids. It's like they decide to be mean bullies when the kids are around for the jail program. In this scene, the kids were in the cells to spend the night. The inmates were screaming at the kids as they were wandering to the prison ground. As a tradition, they banged the cell doors screaming at the kids. This is part of the jail program, and it's important for the kids to have the feeling of what prisoners look like. It was aimed to discourage the kids from committing crimes and fear of going to jail. If you watch this part of the series, you'll understand how scary and aggressive the inmates are. The cell doors were suddenly opened, and the inmates entered to torment the kids even more. Now, it was normal for the inmates to talk to the kids, but these aggressive inmates were with the kids without the supervision of any guards. It was a very crazy moment as the kids and audiences were so scared to death. Thankfully, a guard showed...
Yo, them kids was scared.
No, I ain't gonna cap. Most of the ones I seen, shit, them kids ain't give a fuck.
Nah, I feel that. Nah, yeah.
Kids ain't give a fuck. Some niggas went right back doing the same dumb shit. No cap.
Because it's not really doing that. They need to keep their ass in there, let them actually be in there for like a solid week or something. Actually have their ass.
Tell you, eating that nasty ass slop, all that shit.
Niggas need to get touched for real.
You're not gonna want to touch that shit. Oh God.
When they start getting touched, they ain't gonna want to be there.
Beyond Scared Straight, the parents be signing off. Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want. So if that's the case, put their ass in there for a good week. You not gonna want to come back to this motherfucker. Oh God.
Showed up with a gun to control the situation. Number 9.
The thing about that, those inmates, at least they was aggressive, but at least they knew not to like hit the kids and all that shit. So it was
that's the thing, bro. Not I feel like they need to be hit, but I feel like they need to be touched, bro.
You're not lying. I feel like they don't need to be hit, but like
they need to be roughed up. You
rough
feel
them
me?
niggas up, like lift them up, like throw them around. They did that in some episodes. Like I think it's probably because in some like it's not beyond
certain places you can't do it. Yeah.
Certain places, yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
When a kid thought Twin was an actor. It's funny how these kids joke with the program at first and end up crying later on. In this video, Twin, a prisoner who was arrested for probation violation and trafficking, was brought to have a session with the kids. While she was giving her warm-up drill, an officer pointed to a girl who thought Twin was an actor. Twin took the girl aside under the supervision of another officer. She screamed into the girl's face, telling her to do a workout. It took less than a minute for Twin to force tears out of the girl. Then she knew that shit was real. She proceeded to other kids, talking to them one by one. Twin must have a special talent for making kids...
Look at Twin face.
Yeah, Twin been in
Twin
there for a couple
to other kids, talking to them one by one.
I was about to say, they call her Twin. She knows some shit.
She throw them bitches, bro. She's not fucking around with none of them kids.
Look at her fucking head, yo.
Yo, she's not look at her, yo. She's not fucking around. You can even...
Twin must have a special
Look, you got me. Look like she said you got me fucked up. I swear to
Oh shit.
God. I swear to God.
She proceeded to other kids, talking to them one by one. Twin must have a special talent for making kids cry because every kid she talked to on the episode cried. When it looked like it was impossible to break one girl, she brought an assistant, and together
I think I've seen this one. That young, she was like 11, 12. I think she did. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it was some robbery or she fought a lot. It was one of the two.
they forced tears out of her eyes. Twin must be related to Tiffany Hiss because she talked and acted exactly like her. Her talk session was so crazy that even the officers were restraining her from touching.
Boy, I know you're not sitting here crying in her face.
That nigga, real life, ugly face, crying in front of her
Like
ass.
he's sweating. What the fuck you do to get in here, Ethan?
That is comedy.
You know you're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah,
The little girl.
Come on now, Ethan.
You don't say a thing, but your mama Lady Tino, like I gave a. Come on. You know, I'm saving you right now.
Saving her punk ass.
Number
There you
8,
go.
the
saving them. That's another thing. They really be saving them though. Cause if y'all was really, y'all doing all these things.
Y'all realize if y'all was tried as an adult for the shit y'all do,
Yeah,
it would be
even
1,000 times worse.
Exactly.
Or
Or
dick.
even the fact that they doing like robberies and all this shit, and their moms is telling the cops about it instead of trying to take them to jail. They taking them to a program so they don't want to do the shit no more. Like y'all really getting lucky as
See what I'm
hell
saying?
instead of just getting locked up and thrown in that bitch. Like
Straight
no
to
chances.
juvenile, nigga.
Before you start that shit back, this shit ain't got nothing to do with the motherfucking video, but long live my boy DeAndre, no cap.
Long
Y'all don't know who that is, but
Y'all don't know, but that's a real
if
step,
you know,
nigga.
you know.
Oh God, long
Real
live
step,
DeAndre,
nigga.
man.
Long live Dre.
Oh God. Over there speaking on the tour. No, that's facts.
inmate being
Wait till this upcoming weekend after this one, cuz I'm finna be smoking fat doobies for the
extracted.
real shit.
When juveniles think being stubborn and acting like a gangster is cool, Beyond Scared Straight has implemented the perfect program for that. In this video, the kids were taken on a tour to see an inmate being extracted from a cell because he wouldn't go the easy way. About 4 to 5 officers were in his cell as they tasered him, forced him into the chair, and tied him. As this was going on, the officers told the kids that, "You don't have a choice when you're in here. You do what you're told. You don't want to move? We'll make you move like this."
You don't have a choice when you're in here. You do what you're told. It's not up to you where you're housed. You don't want to move? We'll make you move like this.
Number 7, when the inmates circled the boy who hit his mom. This scene was insane and funny. A little boy was brought to the Beyond Scared Street because
Bro ass,
Boy,
12.
Hitting on his mother. Like what? You know what I'll do to him?
Beat him
Like,
on
I don't-
TT.
Like what? Like you beating on your mother? Like yo, what?
To this day, me and my mom, we don't rock with each other like that. But I would never.
Never. Exactly. It's just that level.
Even as a kid, when niggas used to joke about it, like, yo, I scrap with my. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's how
never.
you showing your days for
You see what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Exactly, man. That's wild, cuz. That was probably the crazy. Like anybody that was up in here for like hitting on. I remember this. I don't know. I think it was this dude. He was up in here for hitting on his little sister, his mother. I think I don't even think I think it was his grandma, and like his little sister or something like that. No, it was his grandma and little brother, I think. And that's like you hit on your little brother and your grandma in the wheel. She was in the wheelchair, I believe. Cuz that's
telling
amazing.
you.
Like I was like, bro, what the fuck?
scene
I don't know how they be thinking like that.
was insane and funny. A little boy was brought to the Beyond Scared Street because he hit his mother. The officer took him to a place full of inmates. The officer started shouting on the kid for hitting his mom, and when the inmates heard, without being told, they hovered around the kid and took him over from the policeman. They carried him with his jacket, asking him why he hit his mom. He said it was a form of self-defense, but they weren't hearing it. They continued to shout and probe him. They warned him never to touch his mother again, and he said he was going to hug and apologize to her when he got home.
apologize.
What you gonna do?
As soon as I see my motherfucker, I'll go through hell. I'll go through hell.
That's all you got is your mama. Don't you understand that?
Number 6. When a kid was forced to comb an inmate.
And I promise you, soon as he grow up, he gonna hate his life for doing that.
I think he definitely did change too, cause you know how they showed the little after, like a little month later or whatever.
Yeah, he gonna hate that he did that.
Yeah, I was about to say he gonna really like look back, even like no matter what.
You see what I'm saying? He's going to realize that he hit on his mama.
He's gonna be 42, especially. I'm not even trying to put nothing on it, but when she passed away, because you know everybody gonna die. But
You just gonna be
passed,
thinking, damn,
he
I
just
put
gonna
my
be really
hands on my
thinking about
mama.
it. That's really when it's gonna hit. Like it's crazy, bro. You really.
Inmate's chest hair. This is another funny and
This shit that side was just talking about. I think when you talk about cold,
kid was
Shout out my
forced to
nigga
comb
Sai,
an
yo.
inmate's chest
Oh god, yeah, we were just talking about this shit, yo.
hair. This is another funny and slightly insane moment on Beyond Scared Straight. It happened when the inmates were brought to talk to the kids as usual. A man on a white singlet was his first to start with his motivational talk. Soon the chest hair inmate came up with his orange jumpsuit. He started telling them what he would make them do when they eventually got imprisoned for a crime. He told a kid to get up on his feet, then he opened his jumpsuit to reveal his chest hair. He said if the kids get jailed, he was going to make them comb his chest hair. Then he gave David, one of the kids, a comb to run the comb through it. The kid was shocked and scared as the other inmate shouted for him to comb the chest hair. David was almost in tears as he
Comb his chest hair. Comb that nigga chest hair right
Soon
now.
as he walked up, he. Yo,
Another
like, in
inmate
the
shouted.
instant, he said, "Call me." Yo, you see?
In a heartbeat.
His yo went. He was like, "Nah, I'm about to die."
Eminem, funny as hell.
He said Eminem.
For him to comb the chest hair. David was almost in tears as he was combing it. The inmate didn't care. He even told him to comb it gently without hurting him. The comb was passed to the other kid to replicate the action, but the boy refused. The inmate with the white singlet got so angry that he threatened to beat the boy, but he was thankfully taken away. We all know what would have happened if he handled the boy.
I was about to say that was the one that they did take away. I believe that was the one they had to keep locked up because he was crazy as hell. He was still in his shackles on his arms and his legs.
Oh God.
He was still good. I'm telling you. These niggas be wild. Going to jail thinking it's cool and shit. Run into a nigga like that or worse. Or worse shit. Nigga that can't, even if he is cuffed, still can't be stopped like that.
Give him the comb, man. Make him comb bitch.
You know what?
Open it up. Comb his chest. Comb his chest right now.
I told you. I told you.
Comb his check right now.
I told you.
Open it up. Comb his chest. Comb his chest right now.
Gotta beat your ass. Man, let me go, man. Man, let me go, man. I'll beat your Let me go. Let me go.
Oh, let that nigga out
Number
the shackles.
5. When the
Who
kid
the fuck let that nigga out the shackles?
I was about to say, that's one thing, though. I would hope they wouldn't let somebody crazy enough to have something on him and just
Was that
start
was that
shaking
four?
kids
That
or
was
doing
niggas?
some wild
Like
stuff.
3, 4 of them,
You see what I'm saying?
Man, let me go, man. I'll beat your
They let the wrong one out. He might sign off
Let
on
me
the
go.
wrong.
To say some of the ones that be letting some they try and let sometimes they try and let the ones out that don't be crazy, but then they let some of the ones so they know if you get in this jail, you gonna run into somebody like him, and it's not gonna be sweet.
And they ain't gonna stop him
I'm
then.
about to say, we're
He
not
gonna
gonna
poke your ass. No cap.
They stopping him
Real
right
wrong.
now just because they know if they don't, they'll go to jail or worse for that. You feel what I'm saying? But in jail,
Yeah, them cops go to jail. Them cops go to jail.
oh yeah, they're
I ain't
they
gonna lie.
that's their debt.
That's
Their debt.
the exact
Yeah.
word right there. I ain't
But
gonna lie.
like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
They don't get poked.
they ain't rocking with
Number 5. When the kids were taken to see an inmate. The officers of the jail program do a good job of scaring these kids and making them see what they could end up as if they don't put a stop to their unlawful acts. On this tour, the kids
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't gonna lie though, as a kid, I could not take him serious if I see him like that.
were taken to a man in solitary. The man is suspected to have a mental disorder. He was tied into the chair and his mouth was covered. He screamed despite this as the kids were
Look at
brought
her,
before
she-
him. He
that'd
tried
be
to
me.
break free from the chair. This crazy scene was to show the kids the effect of drugs and fighting.
Look at
Come on.
him. Get up here.
Or you might
You like
end
to
up.
fight? This is where you're going to end up. You like to fight? He likes to fight.
Number 4, the moment laundry guy.
You could tell he liked to fight.
Fight. So come on to all the kids. Like you want to rumble with anybody.
It don't matter
You
who
don't
it
care who
is.
Said, come on.
Little
I bet
baby.
I bet
A
you.
toddler.
He one of them niggas, bro. Losing the game with 2K. Nigga, it's not no throwing control. It's throwing bows. He throwing bows at you.
Before you even
Not
finish the
even-
game.
Nah, I'm about to say not even lose.
He
Soon as
down.
You up the skull on him. What you doing? Like,
Go
huh?
up the pole.
Nigga, take the controller
Kids
and
were
switch
taken
with
to
you.
the
Like, nigga. Hand you the other one. Like, nigga. That's some grimy shit. I ain't gonna lie.
prison laundry. 4, the moment laundry guy. Kids were taken to the prison laundry. A boy was in tears and this irritated the inmate. He told him not to call him sir and gave him some instructions about the laundry. The officer asked if he wanted to answer to someone like the inmate or his parents. The inmate later addressed the rest of the kids one by one and they kept referring to him as sir. He got so pissed that he threatened to kill the next kid that called him sir.
You got brothers and sisters?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. The next one of you little maggots calls me sir, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill one of you. Let me the first child.
Number 3.
Wait, what? Did I just hear wouldn't be the first child? Is that what I heard at the end? I swear that's what I heard.
Swear to God,
Y'all
I'm
ain't
gonna
catch
kill
that?
one of you. Let me the first child.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that. I was like, hold on.
You know how many times I've seen this and I've never caught that at the end of that, yo. 'Cause I was just about, I swear, I was just about to say.
I
Do a good
turned
job
for just a quick
their
second,
unlock.
then it caught my ears. I'm like, wait, what did he say?
Kids were taken to
I was just about to say I seen this episode.
prison
just 'cause
laundry.
I remember him because he was hot headed in the beginning. He was real hot headed in the beginning, but then they roughed his ass. He started crying.
They
A boy
always
was in
start like
tears.
that.
You know, they always
and this irritated the inmate.
his ass. His ass was on his ass the whole episode.
His ass is like Professor X. I ain't gonna lie.
He told him not
What's that
Serious
nigga,
hell.
Mr. Clean? That's what he looked like. Look at his eyebrows. Like, nigga got the same color eyebrows.
to call him sir and gave him some instructions about the laundry. The officer asked if he wanted to answer to someone
He looked
next
just
kid
like
that
that nigga.
Kill one of you. Let me the first child.
Number
The first child.
That's
I can't.
crazy.
3, when an inmate had a weird talk session. When kids are taken on tour, they're allowed to see and
just
hear
like that
almost
video.
everything in the prison. So
Nigga look just like this nigga, yo. Come on, man.
inmates are not restricted or told to filter their words. Since the series is not scripted, there are occasions
Ugh.
for some weird conversations. The inmate in this video started his session by telling the kids
like
that
a-
the jail
like a
is his
gargoyle.
house. A kid
That's
boldly
what he
asked
looked
him
like.
where he was going to go if he got out of jail. He got offended by the interruption and asked for his age. He acknowledged that he had seen him and that he was going to come for him when he gets out of jail. The kid started smiling and it angered the inmate even more. He asked the boy if he knew what a manpoon was. He explained that it was a period where one has to take toilet paper for as long as 2 days after being. Immediately, the smile cleared off the boy's face. He continued to creep the boy out as he made sexual comments about his teeth. He told the boy to suck on his tongue, too. He also declared that there were many of the inmates that would make him kiss them.
You know what a man pond is? A man pond's where you gotta take toilet paper 2 days after being so you think you get a pretty good idea. That's a man pond. Can you handle a man pond?
Number 2, when Lee tried to punch a guard.
Yeah, oh, you have to kill me.
Nigga talking about a man palm, boy. Your ass.
Poked up.
Handle a man pond?
Number 2, when Lee tried to punch a guard.
Never.
13-year-old Lee was into
remember
drugs, fighting, and graffiti. The girl tried to punch
She
a
said
guard during a
swing.
training
That's
exercise.
slow old
While the kids
swing.
were forced to jog in place, Lee had her fist folded while up for a punch. And then the guard asked if she wanted to hit him. "Hit me if you want to," the guard said. She threw the punch, but missed.
Yeah, that was mad slow. Wouldn't have been me.
As soon as that
Hit me if you want to. Whoop.
Oh God, lie, that would have been.
What's
quick.
up?
That would've been
I'm
too
telling
quick.
you.
It would have been too quick.
Hit me if you
like
pull-
Auntie weaved the jab.
Punch,
You feel me? It
but
wasn't even a jab,
missed.
It was a
She
hook.
weaved it.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that would have been an
Look how
eater.
She's already getting ready to weave.
Yeah.
Your
hand
is
still
all
winding.
the way back here. Like, come on, like what in the flying? Fuck
You
is that
ain't even close enough to hit
And
face.
she didn't even have to swing.
Strengths, man. Look at you.
I'm in
You
your
would
face.
you
I'm in your
already
face.
done.
I'm in your face. Now I'm in your face.
You in a corner like that, she could have ate you if she wanted to. She would have ate you just now. That would have been it.
Nah, you not ready for this jail shit, yo.
Ever.
You just got roughed up by, I'm not saying that guards can't rough niggas up, but you just got roughed up by a guard. You think you gonna be able to live your life swell?
Yeah, it's over.
Nigga said
It's
live your
over.
life.
It's over.
Hey.
Get up.
Turn around.
Get up.
Turn around.
Number 1.
I forgot how long they kept her ass in that jail for. Might have been like a couple days. Something like that.
When a boy got strapped on a restraint chair. It would be easy if these kids would just learn easily. Unfortunately, these kids don't always learn the easy way. That's why they're in the program. A female teen was strapped into the restraint chair for disobeying orders. The restraint chair is a chair that restricts movement, and it's meant for stubborn kids. The teenager had refused to eat what was served. At first, they locked her in a cell alone, but this method didn't
would've
break
had
her
to take me here
fierceness
then.
and
That
food
sucks.
refusal, so they resorted to the
eating it.
restraint chair, which seemed to work just well enough.
Put him in the chair.
The lady that was talking was saying her the whole time.
Yeah.
I was about to say, there's multiple hymns in here. I don't see a single her.
I ain't seen not one of
Put him down in that. Let you feel it.
This is a restraint chair. If you come into the facility and you want to act like an idiot, you're placed in a restraint chair.
I can't.
That ends our list for today.
Go to tragic. Yo, how you gonna throw this on the middle of my screen while I'm trying to see the dude get restraint? Like what go?
Like nigga really bite
Look
wood.
at him. Like he really look bad.
Nigga chew on bark for
Boy,
a
look like
living.
Dahmer.
Not Dahmer. Let me see if I can.
Restraint chair.
I can't really see for real.
That ends our list for today of 10 beyond insane moments on
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was ridiculous.
Y'all seen it though. Another little banger from the Dropouts. You already know. Finna sign off on this. Let us know what you thought about that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Leave a like. Share this if you want to for real. Subscribe. Turn on post notice. You already know. We gonna hit you in the next one.
You already know. Gang.
Gang.